Happy Halloween, everybody, and welcome to the greatest setting in the 1B. Here alongside me with Diamante Diaz here on this Halloween. How does it feel?
It feels good, man. You know, we're festive. You got the Ravens jersey on. Who is that? Who are you wearing?
That's
Willis McGahee. I almost going to say Derrick Henry.
Yep.
And then, you know,
Come on,
you know,
man.
every Res kid's favorite snack, the hot Cheetos bag. We're here.
All right, we are here with the Tulalip Heritage Hawks hosting the Quilcene Rangers. We were actually on delay because actually Quilcene missed the ferry. So hopefully this game will go on the time that they want so they can get home in
Sounds
time.
like a 1B thing.
Yeah, pretty ferry times are something you have to respect out here. Quilcene will be kicking off as Heritage will be receiving here in the first half. Quilcene, when I first played Quilcene in 2015 when we played them, they had one player who had the Guardian caps on. And it was kind of everyone was kind of like, oh, look at this guy, he's got the cap on. But now it looks like almost everybody on their team and people are taking it more serious. It's pretty cool to see.
Oh, didn't jump. They got possession right there on the 10. You have to get on the ball. It's live. Faded the contact, and so Quilcene will get an early possession on the 10, maybe the 5.
Right there, Heritage just kind of watched the ball, almost expecting it to go out of bounds there, it seemed.
I think they thought that on the, unless you see a conventional onside kick, maybe they were taken back that it's still a live ball.
Number 3 for Quilcene Rangers actually was on the recovery, as now they will be in very well close to Tulalip's red zone.
So yeah, kind of an odd start, and we'll see what Heritage does. Early penetration, but they get out to the outside.
Looks like he will be brought down at the 2-yard or maybe 3-yard line. That is number 3, Robert Evans, who's a senior for the Quilcene Rangers.
And they got it on about the 5. And I do want to go back to what you were saying about the Guardian cap. I know we opened up with kind of a, strange play, but the Guardian cap, man, I'm a fan of them. CTE, definitely something to be taken serious, and it's sad that it's taking people away from the game of football. And so I know some people are like, oh, well, it doesn't look good, but I'm all for, practicality over looking cool. So if, a team or a lot of players want to protect their brains, I like it. I like the idea.
Looks like there will be a tackle here. Number 9 of Heritage gets the tackle, Jaden Zackus, a junior, but there is a flag on the play, and it is coming back.
Yeah, the Heritage with the lucky break, they'll definitely get some breathing room here.
As moments were ticking down before kickoff, some people were wondering if Quilcene was going to make it. There was a lot of hesitation in the air by the fans wondering what was going on, but glad to see they made it here.
Mm-hmm. And I will say, I think that if the caps were a little bit more affordable, or maybe teams had the option to buy them in bulk with the logos like the NFL does, you'd probably see a lot more whole teams wearing them, honestly.
Looks like the Peyton Hatch and J.J. Gray are there on the defensive stop. Here looking to make a goal line stand. It will be, I don't know what to tell you. I think we're actually on 4th down.
Yeah, about 4th down on the 10.
It will be 3rd down.
Okay, 3rd down. They're 10 out. 10 out.
Here, standing here in the booth, the markers are usually on the other side of the field, but it looks to be they are on this side. Quilcene moments away from snapping here. Number 11 looks to snap his motions to the right.
They're looking to spread them out, maybe
Hopkins
not
drops
be so
back,
predictable.
goes to the left.
Deep, and it's no good.
That'll be 4th down. Do you take the 3 punts here? I mean, not a lot of teams like to kick, but I'd like to see if Quilcene has a kicker. Maybe they will trot someone out.
I don't know. You get you're gonna get it at half, so you're ahead in possessions. You probably go for it, right? If you score, you didn't expect to be the first one to break the seal. If you don't, you just start how you would have, which is Heritage would have got possession.
And let me say that I'm not trying to act like, oh, people kick here. I know it's pretty rarity, but you never know. Some teams could trot out a kicker here in the 1B.
If you have a good kicker and you want some points, sure. But I feel like a lot of teams sometimes they don't have kids who specialize in just kicking.
Hopkins under center, looks the handoff here.
Oh,
looks like a
fake
kind
toss.
of a fake play here to call it there on the defense. Looking to get him. He does. He fumbles. Number 10 picks up the ball. Ball's still live.
Heritage surrounded. Then we might see a strip.
Oh. Huge defensive stop by Tulalip here early as they were kind of back on their heels there early in the game. Great stop for them.
Yeah, and I know it looked like a fumble, but he just got rid of it quickly. He sees he has a running back as kind of a safety valve, and Heritage just, rallying to the ball. They're in the backfield ready for anything.
Great defensive stop for Tulalip, and now they will take over and about where they probably would have on a kickoff. Right now, Tulalip now breaks the huddle as they will start their first offensive play of the drive of this first half.
And J.J. Gray, he's taken the throne at quarterback this game, so, part of that explosive offense when he's out there.
J.J. Gray looks to break the tacklers, goes and keeps going to the left, up the sideline.
Got the breakaway speed.
Spins off. Cuts
back.
Keeping players with him.
18-yard line.
J.J. Gray with about a 70-yard scramble.
Yeah, and like I said, explosive, Dom. He, a little bit of a fumble. He goes right up the middle. He's got some speed. Beats 3 people right there inside. Cuts out to the outside, and he's got 1 man to beat. And, I think if the run was a little bit shorter, he's in the end zone. But obviously, kind of maybe let off the gas a little bit.
Easily there, and that was the first offensive play. It looked like a botched snap, and him to make that play into something very special to see. Now Heritage knocking on the door of Quilcene. J.J. Gray now in the shotgun.
Dropping back, and they hand it off to, I believe that's Xerxes.
Yari Archibald.
At 20, let's see.
Who's a sophomore, looks to get the handoff there. Tayari.
We shall see. Yeah, I gotta, kind of tell when you see the face through the helmet.
On our rosters, we have Yari Archibald, who's a sophomore for Tulalip Heritage. Here we go, as Heritage looks to have about 5 blockers, and Takala looks to be in the offset formation. He is eligible for a pass here.
Yes, we got a single back loaded up in the backfield.
Hands it off, James Jones Jr.
Cutting up,
goes up,
gets a burst and gets into the end zone.
Junior, who is a senior for Tulalip Heritage.
James Jones Jr.
having the first touchdown of the night here in Tulalip in the greatest setting, just right up the gut.
Yeah, makes 2 guys, one guy miss, breaks through an arm tackle, cuts it up for the score.
Heritage looks now to go for 2 as they have 6 points on the board now. 9 minutes and 13 seconds will be stuck at the clock right now as this play commences.
Yeah, and they drop back. Another single back set, double tight end.
Low snap, JJ rolls to the right, looks to cut in, makes 1 step back. Looks like a late push there for 98, but all in
that brings it to 8-0.
good times, good sports, everyone. No bad blood there.
Yeah, and they get in the end zone, which is more important. Obviously, you let it ride, you're up 8-0.
Believe there was a little bit of shiftiness there. Quilcene Ranger fell to his feet after the first initial juke inside of the scramble. Here are the Tulalip Heritage Hawks rosters for you. Lots of young players this year.
Yeah, definitely. They, loaded up with a lot of underclassmen. Seems like we got some good enrollment initially. And so, something to build on for the program. And then some returners that, have played big last year, in the last 2 years, I would say. And so, a lot to build on for Heritage.
I can respect right now that the numbers in high school have still, I know they kind of range, but I've always been a fan of,
traditional position numbers.
Yeah, and I like how Tulalip this year, it kind of resembles that.
Yeah,
something I've observed.
I like, I think the college model is kind of cool where, obviously the linemen still have lineman numbers with the exception of edge rushers and
huge defensive stop. Yeah, basically. Backers can have a single-digit number.
Yeah, that's kind of, it's cool. It looks good.
Replay.
Yeah, great tackle here.
Yeah, number 33, just kind of a similar kind of kickoff to what they did here early in the game. Tulalip just there very early. Number 2 gets the tackle for Tulalip Heritage.
Davis Bachan
here on their homecoming night, correct?
Yeah, homecoming, Halloween game.
Halloween homecoming.
Spooky season.
Spooky season is here. We had a conversation pregame about Halloween music, and it seems maybe there needs to be an update of certain Halloween songs that are around right now, because I could think on a couple, maybe a couple hands of.
Yeah, you
Halloween
and Jay,
song.
the PA announcer in the room over, he says he played all the traditional Halloween songs, but there hasn't been an update of catalog.
Quilcene looks to do a quick off like fullback dive almost to get a couple plays just to get out of the end zone, but Tulalip there early.
Trying to get some breathing room, so that quick handoff there. But Hawks, getting off the line quick and sniffing it out.
Lowest man wins right there. Davis got low, just was the first guy on the ball. Got the tackle with one guy to beat.
Yeah, and that's gonna be tough if you're trying to run in the box and you're not body on body. You got guys getting loose and getting in the backfield. It's gonna be hard to get out of there.
On the field right now, we have Takala Black Tomahawk to your left, number 32, Devion Wells, J.J. Gray, Jaden Zacchius, Peyton Hatch, Elijah Fay, Davis Batchand, and Xerxes Miles Guilford.
Yeah, I think I've seen him play, the stature, so we'll see.
Looks like we will back up quite a bit. Number 75 for the Quilcene Rangers, Anakin Naputi.
Oh, and there, right back up on the goal line. So, we'll see if Heritage decides to bring the house, maybe go for a safety.
Hunter Simmons also on the line for Quilcene.
Yeah, we see a linebacker creeping up to blitz. Oh, no.
This will be pretty congested there. It's a fumble.
Oh, this close to a scoop and score.
Number 7, Joshua Davis was the first one there, but I think it may have hit the ground.
I believe it's a fumble. And he just, picked it up quickly, plays dead. And so, yeah, it'll be down right there on the 1.
Turnover.
Joshua Davis gets the return. He'll get the credit for that, as now Tulalip looks to be on the 1-yard line of Quilcene.
Half yard marker,
Yeah.
it looks like. Almost an
Quilcene
end
with the
zone.
botched play kind of look confused. When you're in the back end zone like that, it's kind of hard to focus on the play in this environment. J.J. Gray now looks to snap. There'll be a whistle on the play.
Yeah, we get to stop a play.
The referee waiting on the referee's call here. So we are in our first quarter with 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, and this is a great start for Heritage, right? It's, early in the first, and they're on the goal line again. Not a lot to have to work here for a second score, and so they would go up big.
Derek Rabang, the center for Tulalip Heritage, looks to snap. He gets it to JJ. They pitch it to call it. Fumbles. JJ picks it back up.
Nearly gets out of that tackle, but is able to, just retain the possession.
Keeping his eyes alive there, as soon as he saw the ball was botched here, he just jumps on it himself.
Yeah, and I think on that one, they're so close, in proximity. He maybe was thinking he wanted to hand it off. He tossed it, and obviously too close to Takala, I believe, who, wasn't able to secure it.
Looks like it just hit the upper part of his pad there, and that's the thing. When you're doing the handoffs, is it a handoff, or are you gonna pass it? And it seemed like right there they kind of were just in a rush to get the play going. JJ now hands it off.
James Jones Jr. with a little bit of good vision gets outside. Oh, not able to cut it back inside though, and he's tackled by the defensive lineman.
Anakin Naputi on the tackle for Quilcene Rangers, or Anakin Nuputai.
Yeah, good pursuit there by the defensive tackle.
This is a sophomore for Quilcene Rangers. Lots of fans traveling all over from the res, from Quilcene, from Marysville, from Arlington. People are here to watch in this game here in the greatest setting in the 1B.
So Heritage, I think, 3rd and goal.
JJ now looks to take it himself.
Sneak.
JJ on the keeper.
They're able to outside contain.
Quilcene was there, pretty much was
Gotta be
waiting for
4th
that
and
call,
goal for the Tulalip Hawks.
as they look to expect that kind of sneak here.
Yeah, they maybe not a good seal block there on the outside. So, and they good pursuit. So 4th and goal here for Heritage.
It's a big offensive possession for him and the team right here to get this offense in the end zone here. This second possession for them to try to get some points here.
Yeah, and you know, it's a confidence builder, right? You want to build a lead, be in control.
JJ now drops back, looks to take it himself. Will
Oh,
Quilcene get him?
And J.J. Gray on the
Just
rushing
almost made a butter
touchdown.
there. Nobody touching JJ Gray as he slides into the end zone.
Yeah, I like that spin out of the tackle, and then it's hard once the defensive line is kind of over pursued on the rush.
Just a great spin here, just an easy, just kind of
Yeah, and one-on-one right there, that, you know, it's a tough tackle for a defender.
open field tackle against JJ Gray so far this season. It's been a hard task. Heritage missed him last week as Heritage
Absolutely.
hosted Nia Bay, but for him to be back this week, very good gain for them.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's explosive, man. When he's out there, it's almost like, you know, he's guaranteed for 2 or 3 touchdowns. And so for Heritage, only able to put up, as we get a flag there, on the extra point attempt.
This is where it makes that 2-point just a little bit harder. You know, as a 2-point conversion, you're pretty close up into the end zone, but when you get a penalty like that, makes you evaluate what you're going to do here. You can't really just run it in with ease this time.
Yeah, we'll see. It's still 8-man, though. There's a lot of space now.
We'll see here as Heritage goes in for their second 2-point conversion. JJ Gray ready to bring his team in to get this 2-point conversion here with 6 minutes and 48 seconds remaining.
They got him spread out, right? The box is wide open.
JJ looks to drop back for a pass. It will be tipped. Number 3 of Quilcene just gets a piece of it there.
A little bit of a delayed rush, right? They're just trying to contain him.
Robert Evans gets a little bit of a piece here, deflects it himself.
And he throws, you know, kind of a floater ball off his back foot.
Here is the opposing and home team's rosters for the Halloween night we're having. No rain right now here in Tulalip.
Yeah, fun graphic there, very festive.
Were you scared of Frankenstein or spiders as a young one? Were you ever,
I was not. Obviously, you know, I'm the spider guy in the fam to go let him out, or if it's a big one, we might have to, you know, send it back. Send it back.
I've seen, you know, some spider. I haven't seen one bigger than my hand yet.
Oh
you know,
man, they're
so,
big.
You know,
They can get big.
I see tarantulas and stuff on, you know,
Tarantula.
videos.
I don't think we get them.
Fear Factor.
But there's Van Helsing. Were you around for Van Helsing?
Ooh.
The Frankenstein in Van Helsing was a pretty spooky character in that movie.
Oh, I didn't know. Heritage here
I
to kick it off to Quilcene. Looks to go to the right side. May go out of bounds here.
Oh, rolls out. You know, back when movie hopping was kind of a thing where you'd go in and, you know, maybe you weren't old enough to go see the PG-13 movie, you might go sneak in one. I think I went and saw that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah,
Allegedly
okay.
you do that, right? Yeah. Quilcene Heritage. Heritage up 14-0 as now Quilcene will set out their offense. Davis Batchan, coach of Heritage, just trying to figure stuff out there on the sidelines and what they can do.
Yeah, they got great penetration on the D-line. They haven't really given up anything, obviously, in the past game, so we'll see if Quilcene can get anything going. They obviously scored from short distance, but now, you know, they've got to make something happen.
I think I said that was Davis talking to the coach. That was actually Cadence Williams. Apologies on that. Quilcene now has a player tying their shoes, but number 11, Hopkins, their senior, their quarterback, drops back to the pitch.
Oh, good penetration and containment there for Heritage. They rally.
Lots of Heritage Hawks on the play there.
Yeah, tackling a little high, but they got there.
Joshua Davis there after this pitch. Number 10 trying to just slow his feet down, and as soon as you stop moving your feet, defender's going to get to you pretty quick.
Yeah, and they got Jaden Zacchius there out there. I think he's playing outside backer. So he's, yeah, good penetration.
Jaden Zacchius, a transfer this year to Tulalip. Looks to be a big fundamental piece for Tulalip on the
Or inside
tackling
backer.
side.
He's playing, yeah, left side, inside backer. But, yeah, he got there with some speed, cuts him off, turns him back inside where, you know, troops can rally.
Oliver Hopkins hands it off. Number 10 gets the handoff. Isaac Figueroa.
Yeah, a good tackle there by, I believe it was JJ, but we'll see. Almost look like Davis Bacha. Yep, JJ gets low, good form tackle, and they don't gain anything on that.
Just a loss of downs for Quilcene on that play, as Heritage is up 14-0, and we are on 3rd down.
I think we'll see maybe a PA fake. Or no, yeah, play action. Yeah, play action and a pass. We'll see. Tight end rolling out.
Big 3rd down for Quilcene, as they haven't yet to get a 1st down here in this game. Can they do it right now? Hopkins hands it off.
Go for another run. And he's stuffed.
Heritage there again, all over the play. Hawks jumping all over the field for them. As number 10, Isaac, does not get much more than 3 yards, if that.
Yeah, I thought they would maybe mix it up just to kind of be a little unpredictable and offset that penetration that Heritage is getting, because they're, you know, behind on the down and distance. So we got about a 4th and long, and so this will be a pretty challenging conversion for them.
Snapped by number 98, Ryder Thibodeau Hosen.
We get a trips out there.
Quilcene.
Oh, roll out.
Design play here. Hopkins throws. That will be a turnover.
Yeah, definitely a busted play on that one. I think even if he catches it, you know, you got somebody over there. Yeah, Josh Davis.
It's almost like a kind of a decoy play, kind of, you know, thought maybe they could catch Heritage kind of sleeping on that 4th down. Heritage kind of just stayed disciplined, watch their guys. It didn't look like they were in much of a zone there. I could be wrong. And they just kind of just waited and seeing what they were going to throw out there on 4th down.
Yeah, great defense. And then obviously, you know, poor pass. And so it doesn't have a chance. And they give the ball back to Heritage. And they've got, you know, short field conversion.
Heritage now with a 5-man front. James Jones to JJ's right. He hands it off. James Jones up the middle. Great blocking.
Yeah, on that one, I think you would want to see your lineman get up to that 2nd level. You know, he possibly could have broke that one.
Great blocking so far this season for the Tulalip Heritage.
That was, yeah, good cut. And he's got 2 linemen, and then that guy's able to make a solo tackle. So that's a tough one.
There's nothing you like to see less than a lineman in the 2nd, you know, part of the field as a corner. I'll tell you that.
Hanging out. But yeah, good run there by James Jones Jr., who gets it again, cuts up. Oh, and taken down by the defensive tackle.
Number 75, Anakin Nupudi, there on the tackle, or Napudi. He was a sophomore for the Quilcene Rangers after Heritage. Looks like a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, but so far so good. They're ahead on the downs. You know, James with a big run on that first one. And so fairly easy conversion for them as they're just rolling along.
Ball is about to be snapped. JJ Gray in the shotgun, hands it off. Davis Bachan gets it and ripped down. Number 7 is there on the play for the Quilcene Rangers.
Yeah, and there was penetration early. Let's see. Yeah, and not really much of an edge block there by number 20. Looks like Xerxes.
Yeah, looks like he just kind of got to the left of Ziggy there. Just kind of got fired off the line a little bit faster. Got under and
yeah, blown off his tracks. Yep, like you said, blown off his path, and so you know his guy makes the tackle.
JJ now looks, low snap, hands it off. Davis Bachan spins, tries to go
gets
through,
out,
keeps his legs moving.
And 4th and short.
Huge
so
first
he
down.
will convert. Yeah, he initially stuffed. He rolls out, right? And then, you know, slipping away from some guys attempting the tackle and dragging people with him, spinning again, keeping those feet pumping and gets a couple more yards.
Like we said, just keeping your legs moving is the most vital thing you can do here in the running game.
Yeah, I mean, definitely playing back. It's an effort position for sure.
JJ drops back, looks to roll out to his right. Is a designed run play. Will be brought down by 3 Quilcene Rangers there.
Yeah, and they contain it, you know, kind of force him back inside.
Ryder Thibodeau on the tackle for the Quilcene Rangers.
Not before he is able to break off a couple yards, though.
1 minute and 37 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. Heritage up 14 as they are trying to make this a 20-point game here. Also, 3 possessions.
Yeah, short field length for them, and they've just been pounding the run game. We get James Jones Jr. who breaks off 3-4 yards right there. And so they look to play just, you know, physical here in this first quarter, establishing the run or continuing to establish the run, and are likely going to get it in.
Hunter Simmons was on the last tackle. A senior for Quilcene brings down James Jones Jr. on the last run. As we were going to the next play here, it will be 3rd down for Tulalip.
So 3rd and goal, about 6 yards, 7 yards.
Davis goes up to the right.
Cuts it to the right, breaks a tackle, and he's in.
Easy touchdown for Davis as he cuts up to the middle and out to the right.
Yeah, good cutback, good vision right there. Breaks through a tackle, tucks it away, easy score.
I want to apologize. I may have pronounced a name incorrectly. It's Napati for number 75 and 33. That is how their last name is pronounced. Thank you for the information, as we never want to say anyone's name intentionally wrong here on the stream.
Yeah, I like the length at which you went to make sure that you pronounce that right. You go, you phone a friend I see over there.
Oh, yeah, I can't take all the
clarity.
credit there. JJ Gray goes out to the left, right behind Davis. Easy play for them in the 2-point conversion. Yeah, I can't take all the credit. You know, we got some good guys in the truck out here. My guy Alex, yeah, he hooked it up there. A replay here, JJ Gray out to the left. Just great key block by Davis there.
Yeah, patient, following his teammates and gets there. And then, as we see on the screen, we have another Season of Healing event this Tuesday, November 4th, 12 p.m. to 1. We have the government luncheon at the admin building, room 162, also probably open to the community, followed by the evening event, 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. There will be a dinner at the gathering hall, and the theme will be honoring our elders, our blessings, our strength, our first teachers. So if you're not doing anything at lunch, come join. Special speaker Daryl Hilaire, Executive Director for Children of the Setting Sun Productions, who will also be in attendance to be the keynote for the dinner.
Sounds like a great time to me, you know, on a Tuesday. You know, sometimes you're looking forward to stuff in the middle of the week. That's a great thing to go do. Fans here on this Friday night, Halloween, in the spirit. Even the video guy here, you can see he knows he's in spirit.
Look at his feathery hair shaking in the wind.
I love it. Oh my goodness, I can see him out here through the booth. I wonder if he could hear me here. Tulalip Heritage looks to kick it off.
That's a great costume.
As it will roll out of bounds. Quilcene will get a little bit, some help here.
And I was gonna say before we, broke off on that comedic tangent.
Oh yeah.
That David Hilaire, Children of the Setting Sun, they're a great production company putting out, feature films for Indian country, doing some good work, education awareness, and so it's a great opportunity for someone with a little bit of prominence and accolade to come and share their message and their thoughts, to be in community with us. And so, yeah, if you're not doing anything Tuesday, come, share, break bread.
Scrambling, and he's
Oh, fumble. Ball on the turf, Dom.
Quilcene running the similar play. Tulalip just kind of read it like they did the last time. And,
Yep.
you know, like this formation hasn't really cut it out for him. It looks the quarterback.
Oh,
has
and
to
then we
go
get a
out.
peanut punch right there. I need that lunch money.
Got to tuck the ball in there.
Number 9.
That's a new one. I haven't heard that one.
That's they say Charles Tillman, the peanut punch, if we
Yeah.
watch it on the replay.
Oh, okay.
Number 9, I believe Jaden Zacchius. We'll give him the credit.
Get him a bag of peanuts after the game.
Peanut M&Ms
Yep.
for the spirit
Yep.
of Halloween.
Yep.
Looks
like there'll be a flag here on the play.
Late.
Maybe some pushing and shoving here. Hopkins fakes to the right, goes in left side.
Yeah, great penetration, and they rally to the ball.
Number 20 of Tulalip on the ball there.
And obviously we can't see the whistles on the replay. Might be a personal foul, but it's after maybe the whistle, so they'll probably assess it on the kickoff. Or actually, no, it'll be, sorry, change of quarter, so no kickoff. They're going to flip sides.
Positive.
Sorry for the confusion, folks. It's second quarter, so I thought maybe we were at half already. A lot of running game, clock running, but it'll be a flip of field.
Flip a field, you know.
So assessed on the down, so possibly some yardage given to Quilcene.
You know, I got to give you props there. You know, some people tuning in for the first time, not knowing the sport and the rules, and keeping them involved.
Yeah, I had to clarify. You know, I might have given some confusion on that one. What's Diamante talking about up there?
Environment getting into it here tonight. Quilcene now has the ball as they are looking to respond to Tulalip's 3-possession gain. Can they do it here? Hopkins drops back.
And we see, look, now Quilcene spreading them out. They get a breakaway run right there for some yards. But, you know, trying to mix in some pass plays, and we'll see if that kind of offsets some of that, again, good penetration that's been happening all game by Heritage. Not much of a blocking attempt there for Quilcene so far.
The defensive line so far for Tulalip,
Did we get another penalty? I didn't see Laundry on the field, but we get a penalty motion.
The referee did not like what he was seeing. So they will take the big strides. What we would say is the refs would walk by, probably, you know, not encouraging it. This is something allegedly we'd say, of course. When the refs would take the steps, dang, big old steps, man. You know, you don't have to take that big of steps on these. I would swear when the other team would get a flag, they would do these little steps. Boom, like he, hi, or ho, or however they say it. Quilcene looks to go to the right.
Oh, trying to get something in motion.
Devion Wells, number 32, gets the tackle.
Yeah, getting low. Look, they fake handoff there, and maybe they're going for a sweep. Quarterback looking to show pass, and he gets tackled by Devion Wells.
Quilcene now gathers up here in the huddle formation as with 11 minutes left here in the second quarter. Still in the first half. Heritage up 22. Quilcene 0, but Quilcene with the ball looking to score here for the first time in this series. Because they have been a lot closer here in the red zone, but they will try to get back in. Hopkins hands it off, number 3.
Oh, dive there, but, you know, cut him down low by Jaden Zacchius.
Robert Evans, a senior for Quilcene, was on the handoff there, about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, they had a good blocking initially, but Jaden, you know, pursuing on the backside. And as we see a close-up, it does look like
that is Ziggy.
Miles Guilford.
Ziggy, I don't know you personally, but I do know sometimes I get your number wrong. So I'm glad I got a close-up there of what number you're wearing. And
Wash your jersey.
Yeah, I gotta know.
Bring your jersey.
Because on my end I have Yari and then a 20, so I apologize for calling you Yari there. But I'm glad to see your number 20. Number 3 goes to the right.
And I don't want to, you know, I know Ziggy. Oh, breaking tackles.
Kept his legs moving again, like we were saying.
You got to get low on the tackles. I was going to say, equipment mishaps do happen. They do. Dom, you were probably one of those guys, basketball season coming on. You're probably wearing the away shorts to the home game sometimes, huh?
Oh, man. one time we were going on a away game. Here on the replay, real quick, you see number 3 just cuts up to the right side, kept his leg moving.
Yeah, high tackle. You never want to be tackling high there. Even if you think you got grip, you want a leg around the waist or both legs, right? Wrangle them in, but yeah, not on the shoulders. Were you gonna say you wore away shorts to the home game?
No, I forgot my entire jersey, so I brought.
One of the most essential things.
So what happens is our coach, actually Marlon, and Bubba, they were like, "Well, we have an extra one, but it's a 3X, so that's your punishment." So I had to wear a 3X punishment jersey. Number 3 goes to the left, brought down.
Oh,
Biggie gets a strip.
Big strip. Oh, it's still scoop and score.
Oh my goodness!
Taking his deposit to the bank.
The 20, the 10. Touchdown Heritage.
Yeah, Heritage aggressive on defense thus far. Another forced fumble, as we'll see on the replay. Ziggy with the chainsaw motion, ripping it out. And then it's bobbling around on the ground. A few guys try to attempt to dive on it, and he scoops it for an easy score. Give me that.
Great play here. You can see Tulalip just jumping on the ball. He just goes to the outside. Number 3 kind of moves it to the left. J.J. Gray kind of almost assisted it out to Ziggy there.
And we see
Ziggy
Davis rallying him.
Almost looked like he's part of the play how fast he's running on that sideline. He's looking for a blocker even on the sideline.
Big play there for Heritage.
Yeah, huge. Heritage looks to possibly make this a 30-point game with 9 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Still the first half here. Oh, did I take a breath in that sentence? I don't know if I did. J.J. Gray now.
It was that explosive, that exciting.
It's the Kit Kats. I haven't had a Kit Kat in probably a couple months here. D gave me a Kit Kat, and I'm feeling it, guys.
Yeah, if you're trick-or-treating,
Halloween,
watching, tuning in, we're giving away candy in the Hermosa Heights neighborhood. Gotta shout my neighborhood out, right? We're giving them away.
You have to. J.J. Gray now looks to possibly goes to the left.
Easy dump off
Easy
over
Takala into the 2-point conversion. Heritage makes it a 30-point game here. 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
It was a well-designed play, but I gotta ask, right, in transition to the plays, is your other half, is she giving away candy? What are you guys giving away?
Well, here's the as you think about this, remember homecoming royalty, that will be happening tonight. Also, thank you to all our Hawks Boosters Club supporters. Will my girlfriend be handing out candy? There is like a door before the apartment door, so no one comes.
Okay.
So, but here, me being the alleged nice guy, I think I am.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself that I have this thought, that I put a bowl out there for kids to have it.
You guys got festive?
Yeah, so.
What kind of candy, though? This is going to be the critical part.
That I get?
Yeah,
or
what
my
candy
favorite?
did you give away to the kids?
Probably go to Costco. They're not paying me to say that, but, it's easy.
Good catch there.
Quilcene comes it up here, right up the middle. So I would say, it's a kind of a mixture, but I was a Sour Patch guy. And I also think the OG Tootsie Pop's pretty good. Here you can see Quilcene just gets an easy return, goes up the middle. Number 33 just keeps his legs moving.
Seam. Good return, solid return.
But what about you? You're saying Hermosa Heights, you're hyping up your neighborhood. Where are you handing out?
So we got a mixture of the variety, mini candies, and then what we decided, because we got to spoil the folks, as I got Dom cracking up. It's our first year in the neighborhood, and so we said we'll give away full-size candy bars.
Dang.
So as you can see, I brought you here, one gifted Kit Kat bar. I don't know if they'll flash it, but yeah, Dom got, candy straight from Hermosa Heights.
Hey, that's first year in the books for you. From you, that's like I should frame the wrapper here as we are going into this second quarter with Heritage being up 30. Can they keep a scoreless Quilcene Rangers here in this game?
Yeah,
or this first half, I should say.
Solid run there by Quilcene. They've been able to kind of piece together yardage on some of these drives, but unfortunately some big blunders. Ball security being one of them on that last drive. And we'll see if they, recover from that mishap and possibly put some points on the board.
That's exactly what they need in this situation. Can Quilcene get involved here late into this first half?
And Heritage loading the box.
Hopkins goes out to the left.
Nice play fake. Wide open.
Wide open as what we were saying. Can they do a shutout? They will not. Number 1, Quilcene for the Quilcene Rangers scores. Liam Nesri.
Yeah, great call play right there. You know, Heritage getting aggressive in the run game, and so they offset him with the PA fake, and they get a tight end on the backside, just wide open. Nobody there gets a catch. And the underclassman, Josh Davis, maybe falling asleep a little bit, right? You know, you're up big and not expecting that. You guys have been successful stopping the run, and so they give up that big pass play.
Liam Naziri, a senior for Quilcene Rangers.
And so that'll put their first points on the board. We'll see if they can convert.
Looks like Isaac Figura.
They load
be
up
the
in the
tailback.
eye, kind of a heavy eye set.
Can't really go wrong with this formation going for 2 here.
Yeah, body on body. It's all about physicality in the box, and we'll see if they punch it in.
Simple handoff for Quilcene.
Oh,
It will be
but-
stuffed.
Davis there, he goes unblocked, and he stops the play.
That will actually be Joshua Davis, I
We'll
believe.
see.
We'll see here on the replay.
Oh,
Joshua
he
Davis.
finishes a tackle, yeah. We'll give him a .5 in the stat
There
book.
you go. Joshua Davis there on the tackle for the 2-point conversion. With 8 minutes to go here in this first half.
Yeah, as we see Dom, he's enjoying that Kit Kat.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to, so I'm a guy who, when you get a piece of candy, you like to eat it neatly, just, neat foods or something, consistency. And, yeah. You see me, this was actually pregame. Me and D were out there getting things.
Our potential Halloween costumes. I think they didn't think I was serious about the hot Cheeto bag.
I think I need to start wearing the hood like that. Honestly.
What do the kids call it? The shiesty?
The shiesty,
I call it the ski mat.
I did
Obviously
play
ski
QB for Heritage. I don't think I had any rushing yards as a QB, but that's just saying, if I did, I maybe could have been
A la
L. Jackson
Lamar
material.
Jackson.
Maybe.
That was good, man. They're hard at work in there.
Yeah, shout out to our graphics guys. Our graphic guy, he does a great job in what he does.
Yeah, and I hope I inspire some of you guys to go get some hot Cheetos after this. Oh, Ziggy Miles cutting it back left.
Goes to the left side. Can
Looking for
he?
some blockers, cuts it back. Oh, breaking through an arm tackle.
Running a lot of cumulative miles here, or yards, I should say.
Yeah, east and west, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of running. Sometimes you sputter out of gas, lose some of that top speed.
And may I add, the guy, a fun fact for people watching here tonight, the guy in the white cap, head referee of tonight, Jim Kavanaugh, was one of our coaches for Tulalip Heritage. So cool to see that all types of people are still involved, and there's alumni and fans and other players and younger players, older players all over the field for both teams tonight.
Yeah, I like to see the continued support, whether it's, people who've been involved with the program or around the program. It just shows that it's, we got something brewing here.
J.J. Gray now with James Jones Jr. to his right.
Oh,
But goes to Jaden Zackus to the left side.
some speed, makes
Couple
a guy
guys to beat. Can he beat him?
face. Oh, sets up a juke.
Cuts back
Cuts it
in.
back.
Lots of
Cuts it
Quilcene
back.
Rangers there, but
Couldn't decide where he wanted to go, so he gets taken down by the sideline. Great run, though, right there. And I like that. That was a kind of a misdirection handoff. We get a guy motioning underneath. What looked like it was going to go right, and it's a handoff to the left, and he's, dancing, making guys miss.
I'm still cracking up about that graphic, man. That shiesty graphic in the hot Cheetos. That's something I might need to get that one framed. Here we go. Tulalip Heritage, as looks to be a
Yep.
timeout.
You've been memorialized on the interwebs.
Yeah, now they're gonna hang it up everywhere. J.J. Gray now shotgun position.
Hang
Looks
it
to
in
go
the
James
Hebo.
Jones Jr. We need an artist statement for this too. Looks like
Uh-oh.
Jaden Zackus seems to be hurt. Maybe the left ankle here as Matt Moses comes to assess his player. Jaden Zackus, a big defensive presence and offense, just had a big run for Tulalip.
Yeah, hopefully something, maybe just contact injury, nothing too serious, and he'll hopefully get up, walk off on his own, and be on the sideline, and then return. But they'll give him some space, give him some time, as coaches come out to see what's wrong with him.
Still here in the first half, and coaches there, like you said, making sure he's okay.
As we see a spider.
Spiders here in the studio, like we were saying. Are you
Spooky
scared
season.
They pop up. As you can see here, the standings right now. Tulalip Heritage is 3-1, and 3-1 in the league. Very important to see Quilcene 2-4.
Yeah, so a big game here for Heritage. And I know that seemed random, but there was a spider on our monitor. So if we could get production crew to come save us.
So he's not lying. He wanted to make sure he told you guys,
I'm joking.
we're not
I'm
lying.
joking. I'm joking.
Here's my candy bar that.
Oh, and we were returning. So Jaden, he's able to get off the field on his own, right, which is good. He's hopping around, but I think he should be hopefully okay. But they will call a timeout, give him a break here. 7 minutes, 26 seconds in the second quarter.
Jaden Zackus has played in almost every single defensive snap so far this game. So it'll be cool to see the adjustments that Tulalip makes, and also Quilcene adjusting to that as well. Cheerleaders here for the game, bringing the energy
Yeah, I
for
think
both
those
teams
are
tonight.
away right there, being festive. They've got, costumes on. And while we're waiting, Dom, if you're Heritage, you're up 3-4 scores. Jaden being a key piece. We were talking about if they would host possibly a district game. Do you put him back in the game?
I think in this that's a great question. I think in this situation, and with the lead that they have, and if they score on this offensive drive, I would, let's rest up Jaden. We'll get other guys some reps. And Jaden, I believe, is not a senior for the Tulalip Heritage Hawks. So even in that sense, even more so, take the rest, let other guys get some involved. So far, Heritage's offensive line is making plays. Jaden came in and made a big run there. Yes, to his talented skill and the run and all that, but the line there to get some offensive push and getting into the secondary, I think I trust Tulalip Heritage's to give him a break.
Yeah, the depth. Yeah, I agree. I definitely, you're up big. You don't want to lose somebody trying to overdo it and possibly worsening an injury.
JJ goes out deep.
We look like we got
Ziggy Miles, Guilford, touchdown, Heritage Hawks.
Yeah, and it was just a track meet there at the end. Who's going to get to the ball on a go ball? Nearest defender 5 yards at least behind him. He's got that great straight line speed.
Ziggy here on the outside catches from JJ Gray, goes into the end zone, easy touchdown for Tulalip. Ziggy wearing number 20 and 53 on his helmet, 53 on his helmet, 20 on the uniform. So I was getting thrown off there by the numbers.
Yeah, if it's equipment error, I think he deserves a 3XL jersey at this point.
Yeah, that happens. It happens real quick, and I remember. I'll get to that story here in a second. Here after the Heritage Hawks go for their 2-point conversion, we'll see what they decide to do. Is JJ here, the shotgun position to call emotions? JJ rolls out to the right, looks to go to him.
Oh, got some time.
Scrambles to his left.
On the backside, we get Davis Bachen, who has plenty of room, does a little toe tap just for insurance, and it's an easy catch and conversion.
And what makes the jersey thing even funnier is, like, you could hold on. You could see here JJ, just goes up right. You could kind of see here Quilcene sending pressure right up the middle. JJ goes to the outside, finds an open guy. Davis there, easy 2-point conversion for Tulalip Heritage. And with me, what was funnier is because, like I've said before, I'm not going to come out here and be like, yeah, I averaged 30. I know my plays. I did not average 30. I averaged, not as much as that, but there were some games I didn't play. But my coaches, we got up early, and I definitely had to go in with the 3X jersey, and I never forgot my jersey again.
Shoulders just waving in the wind.
I thought it looked kind of cool because that's the bad part, because in the movie Coach Carter, they kind of had like the baggy clothes.
Yeah, it was a little stylish still back then.
This is kind of the look. but when you have a long jersey and kind of like new era shorts, it didn't really look right. Anyway, Quilcene now receives the kickoff, looks to make a play. Can they go up the middle here? Goes to the right.
Elusiveness right there in the middle.
Joshua Davis looks to make the play. Ziggy there pushes him out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Some great field position for Quilcene.
Yeah, good angle there by Ziggy to cut it off and doesn't turn a missed tackle into a home run play. As we can see, cuts it up. I like the running, not a lot of wasted movement. He straight line runner, and so a big play there for his team, Quilcene.
Quilcene will get great starting field position here.
And on that last drive where they scored, a little bit of trickery with the PA fake and tight end rolling out the backside on a bootleg. We'll see if they, mix it up here again. Oh, get a reverse.
Quilcene goes up to the left. And the thing is with that play action is Quilcene, what they did a good job of, I know the scoreboard doesn't really show it, but they were making Heritage respect the run. And when they did that play action, it's pretty simple. But
offset the pressure,
had a lot of time, and had a guy downfield.
And that's one of those things, if you're on defense, you got to be disciplined, because sometimes the coaches aren't necessarily watching if their plays are developing. They're looking at keys of defensive player tendencies, right? Like, are you cheating on the run? Are you being disciplined? Are you taking the right angles? And if you're not, they might draw up something and catch you off guard.
It'll be a timeout for the Quilcene Rangers here.
Or
Heritage
pause them in the
38, Quilcene 6, second quarter, 6 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. And we will be soon announcing the homecoming royalty here at halftime.
Yeah, I think we were getting on about the Halloween festivities when the graphic came up, but yeah, homecoming tonight for Heritage, definitely a big deal, obviously, for players and cheerleaders and students and all the families in attendance. So it'll be cool to see, obviously, who gets awarded the royalties. And then it's, during the game, so it's kind of a fun feature, fun highlight for them.
The lights are shining bright here in Tulalip Bay, Washington. Here on about the teeth of the killer whale right now. Quilcene Rangers have the ball set.
Yeah, and they'll get it right here. Short length of field, right? We had about a 50-yard kick return. And so they're just trying to mix it up, spread them out wide, kind of offset some of that rush of Heritage.
Hopkins rolls out, goes to the right. Number 3 there. Easy tackle there for Tulalip Black Tomahawk on the outside. Just one guy to beat for Quilcene. Heritage gets lower on the play, and that will be...
So about a 5-yard gain?
It'll be a second down. No, it'll be a first down for Quilcene after that tackle. Is the sign people know they're on the wrong side? Or is it always to the opposing side?
And then we get another stacked trip set right here with a single wide receiver on the far side. So interesting. I always love to see, the play call formations of other teams in 8-man. It can get definitely unique. Let's get stacked trip set right here.
Quilcene.
And Heritage, they're in the zone, only rushing 2.
Davis looks to make a play, doesn't make the angle, kind of trips up there. Quilcene goes up the sideline.
And I don't know if we saw some laundry on the backside. I did see, they've taken that out of the game, so that's a tough one because it was kind of a big play there by Quilcene. Yeah, and it could have been clipping. I don't know if he got body or head around. Could be clipping.
Could you explain clipping to the people who don't know clipping?
So on that play, right, he's scatting out on the left side, and we had a Heritage player pursuing, and they looked like they had the angle where the blocker wasn't in position to be able to block him chest to chest, and so they got him on the back. But I didn't see the call. I was saying either or. It could be that possible clipping play, so we'll see it on the monitor. As we get, so he's behind him. I don't think that was a personal foul, blindside block. Blindside block, obviously you can't do that either. It's, you ear hole somebody, you pursue a block and they're unaware.
Hawkins looking to make a play. He goes to the right. Hawks looking to make an angle. Can they?
Oh, big hit there by Ziggy. He comes in hot.
Airborne play there. Ziggy Miles Guilford there on the defensive stop.
Yeah, leaves his feet.
Just coming in fast here on the right side of your screen.
Boom. Like a missile. Yeah, great hit. He's hyped up.
Huge hit for Ziggy Miles Guilford.
Yeah, and I will say not to. I don't think it was intentional, but I'm glad that they kind of took blindside blocks out of the game too, because those were definitely some damaging hits where people would be out of the play and just taking a lot of big hits, and so obviously officials doing their best to officiate the game.
Essentially a cheap shot.
Yeah, definitely. In the game of football, I would say it was weird because growing up, as we see it incomplete, guys would get hyped about it, and then as you get older, it's the lowest of low of big hits. It's something where it's not mano y mano, if you will. It's definitely a cheap shot, and so I'm glad they've taken it out.
It's like a sucker punch, It's, it's like, what, you want some honor for that? You're not getting it,
Yeah, so glad. They've definitely did a good job of cleaning up the game of football. And even, like with the Guardian caps, right? I know you didn't say whether you were a fan of them. As a guy who's played a lot of tackle football, and I won't toot my horn too much, but I've broken a few helmets. A Guardian cap, man, it'll save that brain.
The thing is with the Guardian helmets is we've never really seen one. Like they trotted the guy out with it, and we're kind of like, whoa, like he has one. And what I kind of thought was funny
back then
is back then. Because now it's pretty normal. You can see here on the replay, it just throws it and looks to be a little bit incomplete, fading down just a bit. With the Guardian cap is that the quarterback had it, and we were like, that he's not even really getting as much head on the helmet on the helmet hitting
contact,
as much as the line is.
Yeah.
So it was really kind of I don't want to say funny, but it was definitely a surprising sight. But in 1B, if you're the quarterback, you're most likely probably playing on the other side. So
yeah,
it
and
made
probably
sense.
Quarterback's challenging, so sometimes the most important player, right? And so you got to protect him at all costs.
With the Guardian caps, when they started bringing over those sheets that go over it for the decal, sometimes you can't even tell.
Yeah, I like it.
It's fine.
I know a lot of people were saying it looked goofy or they weren't a fan of it at first, but safety definitely is first, and if it's going to preserve the game of football and entice people to kind of come back, I'm okay with that. It's better to be effective than to look cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue to say that.
Especially in a game where you could be playing this into the foreseeable future. You start young. How much, if you have that Guardian helmet, as soon as you start playing to the end of start playing, how much can that help you,
Yeah,
really impressive.
absolutely. Yeah, it's a good feature as we kind of get off on that a little bit. But, yeah, it's definitely something cool to see.
So right now you're up 32 points. What would you want to do with your offense here?
We saw an early injury, and so I think run the clock. So establish the run the ball. You don't want to risk getting any guys banged up. You're up big, run the clock. Obviously, convert your downs, and hopefully that'll eat some of that clock as well, and continue success as we see a run here by Ziggy. He's cutting it back. Oh.
One man to beat. Number 3
Stiff
there.
arm.
Can he bring him down? He does. Gets a piece of his jersey, brings him down. That will be number 3 of the Quilcene Rangers. Gets the tackle for
Yeah,
defense.
Not deterred by the stiff arm there, and he makes a tackle.
Robert Evans on the tackle. Possibly a series-saving tackle there.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Almost a big play there by Ziggy. He breaks off about 20. But, yeah, young guy makes a great tackle, eats the stiff arm, continues pursuit.
J.J. Gray, James Jones to his right, Call Black Tomahawk, Ziggy Miles Guilford. Rabang there under center. Peyton Hatch here. Flag on the play. J.J. airs it out. Davis wide open.
Oh, makes
But
the only defender in sight miss.
There will be a flag on the play.
Was it near the line? Possibly a holding?
It was pretty far back there.
By the backside line judge.
Definitely a flag here. I believe it may have been a holding. Looks like there'll be offsetting.
Holding, maybe a personal foul.
Both they will negate each other.
Okay.
I believe is that.
That initial movement threw me off a little bit.
Well before the ball was thrown. I've never seen that motion. Hey, there may have been a new ref conference, and they may be working on some new material. They go to they can workshops, classes, and that motion could be new.
So the offset, like you said, and Heritage retains the possession. Not a score, obviously, and I believe it was second down.
Heritage now huddles up as they send number 24 out. I believe Cadence Williams.
First down.
A junior for Tulalip Heritage, but there's an asterisk next to that as he will be graduating early as we commemorated him on senior night.
Yeah, shout out to Cadence Williams. He's out there getting some reps, playing some tight end.
JJ Gray goes to the left. Pass number 2 of Quilcene will be brought down.
Tries to shrug off the defender near the sideline as well.
Tyler Matheson, a sophomore for Quilcene, gets the tackle.
Yeah, makes a DN miss. Cuts it up, eludes another defender, breaks it out. And he's cut off on the sideline.
The mile marker there, or the yard marker, could get in the way sometimes there on the sideline. JJ Gray and defender did not topple over that. JJ now looks to hike it, will hand it off. James Jones Jr. goes up to the middle, goes to the right. Makes a move.
Yeah, good ball
Touchdown.
security, rips through an arm tackle.
Great ball security.
Yeah, and 2 tutties on the day for James Jones Jr.
Big run for Tulalip. All a part of the ground game they have set themselves up here tonight. Here in this game against Quilcene, looks like there will be a flag.
Laundry on the field, though.
Looks like that will be coming back, as there may have been a holding on the play. 4, 5. Again, like we said, I don't think those are the biggest steps the ref could take, so.
Yeah, clock running, 3 minutes, and I think, if you're Heritage, you just continue. You got plenty of time. They'll probably look to still get that run game going and score to end this first half, second quarter with 3 minutes and running clock going.
JJ Gray now.
Drops back to pass, though.
Gray.
Oh, great ball placement.
Davis there. JJ Gray and Davis Batchand making a connection this year just on the offense, those two.
Yeah, great ball placement by JJ. He throws it to the left side of the end zone, getting Davis Bachan in stride. And, a touchdown to race off the board for James Jones Jr. And Heritage fires right back and gets a score from the air.
Great spiral by JJ there, and great catch by Davis, as now they will be going for a 2-point conversion try here. 3 minutes and 19 seconds remaining as Heritage is up. Let's see if I can do my math correctly. 38 as of now. Could possibly be 40 here.
Yeah, lining up right here to call a Black Tomahawk in motion.
Looks like it may have been a legal motion. Oh, false start.
So they'll bring it back, and Heritage will have to convert with some yardage.
May have been just an easy call there for the referee. Probably just a tad early there on the offensive line. Or maybe even the motion. I believe it was on number 21, Peyton Hatch.
You know what I find interesting is that, especially in this conference, is it's a lot easier to see the false start on the pass game, but, in the run game on, trap run, sometimes it's a little bit of movement, so you're kind of wondering, what is the determination of what a false start is sometimes.
It's a hard one to call here. JJ Gray now Left-handed. Unsuccessful there for Tulalip. It will be Heritage 44, Quilcene 6 with 3 minutes and 19 seconds to go here in the first half.
Yeah, and Devion Wells was wide open right there, but just a little low. And so he's not able to catch that. And Heritage will go to kick it off to Quilcene.
3 minutes left here in this first half that separate us from crowning homecoming royalty.
Yeah, and I'll say that it's exciting. I don't know why he's laughing. But
I thought you were going to be like, so Dom, were you part of homecoming royalty? I thought that was coming.
I wasn't going to crack a joke.
Sorry to interrupt.
I was going to say it was exciting because honestly, having been a part of some of the extracurricular planning for Heritage in the past couple of years, to see them add homecoming and to see them add homecoming royalties to games, the Booster Club kind of rallying around some of those things, it just adds to opportunities and just school spirit for kids who are, in the program. And so just appreciation. I wasn't going to crack a joke.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. having the school spirit is huge for any school. You get everyone involved, and there's so much that goes into this rather than just playing the game of football. There's people here hours before, setting up markers. There's people setting up tents. There was chairs and tents here 5-6 hours before the game.
I did see that.
See that. There's a lot of elements here, and to see that they have all those moving parts in motion, definitely really cool to see for this program moving forward.
Yeah, giving the kids a good high school experience, the athletes, and even just other kids who are involved in the program support, maybe family members, cousins, friends, just folks who are involved, opportunities. No jokes.
Quarterback for Quilcene gets a big scramble there, about a 15-yard scramble for Quilcene.
Yeah, good run by him. He sneaks out, two-man rush there.
Isaac Fagora.
And a great, concise decision, right? He just rolls out, doesn't see what he likes, and gets out of the pocket. 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And we see some of Heritage's own cheerleaders in their own Halloween festive outfits as well.
Bringing the spirit all over here on the field.
Oh, looking to bomb it downfield.
Airs it out.
Oh, and it's tipped by Dom's relative to call a black tomahawk.
Nearly picked off. Almost a one-handed interception there.
Just like he was in the yard the other day.
Just catching passes like it was back in the day here. You can see Quilcene airing it out here. Takala just gets a piece off of there.
Yeah, good vert there, trying to attack the ball at the highest point, and a great defensive play. It would have been an amazing interception. I'm sure that's why he's disappointed, because he got up for that one.
When the ball's flying like that, I swear an extra couple of vertical inches come, when you're in a big play like that. Just the adrenaline, just nothing beats it.
Yeah, and it stops the clock for Quilcene, and kind of odd because I know, they had times not running, and they decided to burn the timeout.
Yeah, just bringing the guys together, trying to get things going. Homecoming royalty, seniors king and queen. It seems actually they were already awarded.
Yep, that's what it looks like. So, as you can see, we have Heritage's own homecoming royalty. For those who want to check that out, support family.
King and queen, Ryland Dumont and Rayleigh Green Freiberg Lewis. Junior royalty, Cadence Williams and Tegan Shopbell. Sophomore royalty, Alla Williams and Ailani Green Freiberg Lewis. Freshman royalty, Noah McLean and Della Dumont. Congratulations to all the homecoming royalty. As Quilcene now looks to start. Looks like we will
get a stoppage there. I don't see Laundry on the field, so I'm wondering what maybe they ran the play before the judges were ready.
On the defense right now for Tulalip Heritage, we have number 7, Joshua Davis, number 81, Elijah Fay, number 21, Peyton Hatch, Davis Batchan, James Jones Jr., J.J. Gray, and Takala Black Tomahawk, and Davis Batchand are the 8 on the field. As this replay here, you can see Not much blockers here for the Rangers, as there's looks to be 3 Hawks on the play there.
Yeah, good pursuit. They rally to the ball, cut them down, and 2 minutes running clock. Kind of strange because, you know, Quilcene, they're down some points, and they're kind of in desperation offense early. You had some time, and now your clock is shortening, and so going to be very predictable on offense, and I wouldn't be surprised if Heritage brings a little bit of pressure.
Heritage is looking to send about 3 defenders here. For my assumption, maybe 4.
Ziggy low in the box there. Oh,
Elijah Fay on the left. Peyton Hatch there. Davis there. It looks to be like they send 3 Heritage defenders.
And they're in a little bit of a prevent, so they don't see anything in the pass game. Quarterback scats out, gets out of bounds to try and stop the clock because they only have 1:29.
Clock here is ticking here this Halloween. Remember, happy Halloween, everybody. Have a great Halloween and have a safe one, importantly. You know, trick or treat. Maybe a little late after the game, but some people still may be going trick or treating.
I believe they have a trunk or treat down here.
Okay.
So if anybody still looking for some candy, I believe it's after the game. It'll be here, 6700 Totem Beach Road, Tulalip, Washington, 98271.
Got that one down. Got that.
I had to. So for anybody who needs some candy for the kids.
Davis Batchan looks to go.
Oh.
James Jones Jr. there. The Turf gets him, though. The Turf Monster is undefeated here in Tulalip, Washington.
And that one was tough because that's a deep pitch. Maybe their spacing is off. He gets it about 7 or 8 yards in the backfield, already behind. And then so when he gets upfield, Heritage is already rallied. They cut him off, and he can't cut it back. And so another stoppage. They have to obviously burn a timeout. And things looking very dire for Quilcene. Oh, turnover on downs. So Heritage will get the ball. That's why we see a clock stoppage.
Clock stoppage there.
Yeah, I thought a timeout, but they were behind on the downs, Dom.
Just JJ Gray now gets the ball. Fake snap. To the right. Will he make a player miss? Can he escape?
Oh, breaks out the tackle.
Gets away from number 58.
Almost got out of another one, but maybe just trying to save himself as he was getting surrounded.
I was just alerted from my girlfriend. She said, make sure you go get that candy from the trunk or treat. So
yeah, you gotta.
I will definitely go attempt to see if there is candy over there. So if you want to tag along, let me know.
Yeah, we'll definitely clarify. If it's going on during the game, I will find out at half, and I'll alert the folks. And maybe Dom will have to slip away and get a handful. But I believe they said it was after the game.
Okay.
So kind of a late night opportunity, if you will.
JJ Gray now snaps the ball, looks to pass. Deep pass coming. Will be batted down.
Yeah, short. Ziggy, he had the defender beat, but that was definitely that's a deep throw, probably 60-yard throw.
Seemed to have a lot of time there in the pocket.
Yeah, and a little bit of wobble to it, so maybe not the greatest grip as he's throwing it.
Tyler Matheson on the rejection.
While we got 30 seconds, shoot from the hip. Best Halloween movie of all time.
Ooh, dang, you said shoot.
Or
from the hip.
favorite.
Oh, Joshua Davis here in the shotgun. I'm going to have to think about this. Here is no snap for him. Can he make a play? Right-handed throw. Davis there.
Oh, makes the guy miss.
Keep going.
You wanted to see him get out. I thought he would have had the awareness to get to the sideline. He gets up slow, holding the ball, and the clock is running, so.
You know, I really liked
They call timeout.
the Tim Burton stuff. I really liked The Corpse Bride, and I think that was a good one. I'm kind of like blanking out of things.
So you're not like a spooky guy?
No, I'm not a scary movie guy. So I feel like that's like a big thing. And I think the Scooby-Doo movie with Sugar Ray in it, that was cool.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Definitely. When they did the live action, kind of?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
cool.
That was a
What about you?
I would say I have a very vivid memory, very resi vivid memory. Watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Turk Road.
Ooh.
At I want to say it was former coworker of mine, Josh Freiberg. We were at his family's house, Me and a bunch of the cousins watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We had to walk back on the dirt road to somebody's house, and for some reason they decided to put that on, and we're all young, and so I was like, man, I don't know how we're getting back because I'm scared.
Can we sleep with the light on tonight? Why? No reason. You know, just wanna know.
Yeah, so that's been a kind of a classic horror film.
We have Tulalip Heritage now looking to snap the ball. Joshua Davis with the snap low to him, but we false start on the offense here.
There's a lot of creepy movies though.
Yeah, there is. There is quite a bit. You got me really thinking here.
Dracula 2000.
Dang, no,
That's
I don't know
crazy
that one.
one.
Yeah, see, I'm not versed in the Halloween.
Mm.
I did like the new Wednesday, or no, not Wednesday, Beetlejuice. That I think they did a good job with that.
Yeah, that was a good one. The new Wednesday was good too. My kid loves that.
I didn't see the new season yet, so
Okay.
I don't think I could make a fair review.
Okay.
Here we go. It's Tulalip now. Looks to start this offensive drive with no flags. J.J. Gray drops in, goes to the pocket, goes to the left side, airs it out.
Wide open. We have Takala. Little pitch and catch.
Takala and Davis both there. Right in the right spot. That's for sure. Replay here. You can see J.J. just kind of euros to the left-handed throw.
Yeah, and I believe Quilcene was trying to get some pressure, hopefully getting a sack and that would have had the clock running, but they forgot that guys were leaking out. And so Takala wide open.
It is Halloween here with 44 points remaining. Now we will start a running clock, and the running clock will come short here into this first half. But into the second half, we will start a rolling clock. And that means in the game of football, when you pass it or if it hits the ground, the clock will usually stop or you run out of bounds. But in this sense,
Still run.
Yep, with the score as it is, the clock will run.
Yeah, Heritage pouring it on tonight. Offense really successful, and a lot of great defensive plays. You know, we saw a rip and scoop and score, and so that's tough. They're tough to beat when things like that are happening, and so early success piling on tonight, and we'll go into half with a big lead. Dom will find out if he's gonna get candy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a big adventure. You know, getting out of this very comfortable heated booth. That's gonna be a task to tackle. The tackle that turned the tides here with 9 seconds. 44 points up here. Tulalip Heritage looks to possibly make it more after that touchdown.
Yeah, he's like a young elder. He wishes it was like bingo where they had runners that would bring it over.
Yeah, at this point, you know, there will be another false start. Head referee makes the call. False start here. Heritage will go back 5 yards. Is there something intriguing about the play here? You can see, just an easy call there. Referee makes the play.
Who was the false start on?
Number 90.
Okay. I was watching. I don't know if I saw it.
Rylan Dumont, I believe, is number 90. No, Carlos Espinoza Schrock is number 90 for the Hawks. If he's wearing the correct jersey number, J.J. Gray, and there is another flag.
I think it's going to be a legal man downfield. On the passing play, you had a lineman upfield. Oh, holding.
This may be a record of yellow flags consecutively.
As we see Jim, the old Heritage coach.
Yeah, you know, he's got an eye for Heritage Hawks, and his standards. He wants them to be going up.
You know, we had Jim ref in our games last year.
Did you? We will be starting after the yards.
He's a fun guy. He likes to chat on the sideline sometimes and catch up with Lonnie.
You want to have this yellow sweetheart for me? I don't want that one.
As we have Dom in the booth, he's picky of the candy. He's a candy connoisseur.
It's Halloween. It's time for candy here, as maybe the referees think it's time for flags. But 9 seconds remaining here in the first half.
I have another Halloween confession. Well, we got 9 seconds.
Let's see if we can get a play here. JJ Gray drops back, airs it. Takala there makes it
Catch and
easy.
catch to Takala, another one.
That'll be 2 points.
I was gonna say that was a great play. Somebody gave a Figueroa bar on Halloween. I felt a little offended.
A what bar?
Was it a Figueroa bar?
Figs?
Figs bar, Fig Newtons.
Oh. So
One of those things. I don't eat them. I didn't eat them when I was that young, but.
in trick or treat, when you go up to the door and you knock,
Yep.
the first word you say, trick or treat.
Yep.
Let's just say allegedly, those houses were getting tricked if you had fig Newtons. And hey, trick can be many things. I could take a little bit more candy than needed, or bog rolls, could be thrown allegedly.
What about if they left the bowl of candy on the porch? 9 seconds left here.
I guess it depends on the house or neighborhood I'm in. In Hermosa Heights, I think I'm taking 2, 3, be nice. Quilcene looks to get the ball here. They will dive at the.
Is that it's on? Yeah, I believe it'd be a touchback.
Yeah.
No contact.
This will be in the compilation of 1B smart IQ plays. When they do those NFL IQ plays. That may be a IQ play for 1B.
Yeah, you don't want a chance of it bobbling around, and so they don't give up anything easy to Heritage. And we go to halftime with Heritage up big, 52-6 against Quilcene. We'll see in the second half after Dom goes to get his trick-or-treat candy.
Happy Halloween, everyone. We will be back here shortly as we are going to be crowning homecoming royalty. As much as you guys are probably, want to listen to us talk about this one will just be live for you guys to enjoy.
For the Heritage Homecoming football game on this Halloween, we'll be announcing the homecoming royalty, starting with the lower classmen. Do we have everybody here? All right, for your freshman royalty, your freshman prince will be Noah McLean. Give it up for Noah.
He said he wants 15 on the clock. You hear him?
Yeah.
You hear him? 15. 15? Yeah. Come on, man. They look good out there. Yeah. Shit.
And then your freshman princess is Della Dumont. Give it up for Della. And your sophomore prince is Aloysius Williams. Aloe. Give it up for Aloe, everybody. Your sophomore princess is Ailani Green Freiberg Lewis. Give it up for Ailani. Your junior royalty homecoming prince is Cadence Williams. Give it up for Cadence. Cadence is actually graduating this year, so big shout out to him. And your junior princess is Tegan Shotbell. Give it up for Tegan. And now, your senior homecoming king, Ryland Dumont. Give it up for Ryland. And your homecoming queen, Rayleigh Green, Freiburg Lewis. Give it up for Rayleigh, your homecoming queen. Make some noise for the royalty, everybody. Come on. Beautiful. Where's Noah? Where's Noah? He had to have known he was a prince. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm just waiting for them to kind of. All right, once again, give it up for your homecoming royalty, everybody. And then we also have a senior that didn't get recognized last game. It is going to be Isabella. I'm sorry if I butcher your last name here. Havina? Hivion? She's joined by her mom, Veronica. Her favorite sport memory is meeting all her new friends while cheering and at volleyball. She's attending Running Start and will start college at EVCC in the fall of 2026. Give it up for Isabella. The Hawks Nest Booster Club would like to thank all the supporters for your generous donations and support. Go ahead and check out the concession stands. I believe they have some pizza over there. Get you some warm pizza on this cold night. All proceeds will go back to the kids.
kickoff. So Heritage lining up to kick off. We have Ziggy as the kicker.
We will commence a rolling clock here from the second half, and happy Halloween once again here as we will start the rolling clock here very shortly.
And I do have
kickoff.
to give a disclaimer. Sorry, not to jump in down,
Okay,
but
yeah, this is
I
good.
told the folks, you know, those who are watching, that there was trick or trunk or treat going on here. I thought it was after. Maybe that was something discussed. But they did have it before 5:30 to 7 in the small parking lot right there outside the Gregory Square. I apologize, but I did see my wife say we still have candy. So Hermosa Heights, if you know where that's at, we still had candy less than 15 minutes ago. So I'm making up for it, plugging you with a place to go for some candy.
Hey, that's all you needed to know, man. You know, and may I add this? You know, you go to some trick or treat places and people handing out candy. It almost tastes old. Yours?
Fresh.
Tasted fresh. You know, just letting you guys know if you guys gotta go anywhere tonight, Hermosa Heights.
And I also have to fill the viewers in on a off-camera story we had. Annie's Cookies.
Oh, okay.
Annie's Cookies, legendary, I heard. So, you know, Annie Moses family, she has been known to give away she was a original of giving away the full-size candy bars. I didn't even know she's giving away some mean cookies this whole time. So for anybody who knows, tag me on Facebook, send me a message, tell me about the cookies because I have not had them. Hopefully we'll get some. Sabrina Moses, she said she would bring some in. But yeah, another place that does great candy right there across from Heritage.
Huh. Maybe next game we go live. Have to do
special.
a live taste.
So as we get our kickoff here rolling, just trying to give you the local hot news of where to find the best Halloween goods.
Oh yeah, hey, here on Tulalip TV, we do it all here. And Heritage up now, 52, Quilcene 6 here in the third quarter. 12 minutes remaining as we are just about to start the second half as Ziggy will start us off after the referee makes his closing remarks here, heading into the second half.
Yeah, we're not sure what they're deliberating on. Maybe clock. I can't see where the other judges are. We have one holding ball and just kind of waiting, maybe some time.
There was quite the turnout here tonight for Tulalip and the fans, and I think right before kickoff, a lot of people expected that there'd be a lot of rain, and I did as well. And it seemed to let up as soon as we started the game. So that basically kind of benefited both teams in their air raid or whatever they decided to do in the passing game. There has been a lot of passes on both sides of the offenses tonight.
Yeah, as
So,
we see some
cool
of
to
the
see.
fans. Yeah, I agree. I thought it was going to be a heavy run game. I even heard 35-mile-an-hour winds at one time. That did not happen, and so we definitely saw some passing displays. Quilcene, their only touchdown of the game was on a passing touchdown. So, and Heritage airing it out as well. Oh,
We are on our way. The ball did not go 10 yards, but it may have been touched by Quilcene.
yeah, that was interesting. I wonder what they'll call because I know initially they want to kind of maybe create some contact for getting Heritage away from picking up the ball. And Quilcene totally misses diving on the ball, and then we see James Jones Jr. pick it up and possibly gain some yards. So maybe line judges deliberating over, did it go 10 yards?
When I first saw, I didn't know if it looked like it went 9 yards, but then as soon as Quilcene touched it,
Yeah, Heritage.
you could see here.
pumped. And I mean, I know like
Just
on
about.
that one you're waiting and maybe that's what the line judges were trying to determine, was the contact legal. I think those are all legal hits. You know, it's a live ball play, but neither team jumping on it instantly as Heritage was waiting for it to go 10 and Quilcene just not live enough to jump on it before it goes past that 10-yard marker.
Clock has been started here.
Oh, but Quilcene gets the ball.
Quilcene will take it as the ball looked to not go 10 yards for Heritage. Takala with a missed tackle. Davis there right after.
Yeah, he tries to stretch it out, and Heritage is quick to the edge.
Clock is ticking here on this Halloween night, Friday night. I always like to see when Halloween was on Friday night. Something special you like to enjoy in this fall season. Right now, Quilcene 6, Heritage 52 here as the rolling clock has been commenced.
Yeah, and the Heritage getting some subs of their own, getting some guys reps on the line. They get a nose tackle in, I believe Derek Rabang.
He rolls out. He's looking for a man deep. And it's
Quilcene.
Same skate fake. And it's just a cherry.
Ziggy's just almost jogging up the sideline, goes to the right.
And gets another defensive touchdown. Xerxes Miles Guilford.
Easy touchdown for Tulalip.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see anybody on the backside as the player not in the frame. Comes up well short. Ziggy with the easy pick. And then he waiting for a block, and then he cuts on the turbo a little bit. Gets past the QB.
Looked like some just miscommunication there from the receiver to the quarterback. The quarterback just looked frustrated there after the play. Didn't really see many Quilcene Rangers within range. But in that situation, probably expected them to run a 10-yard out, maybe even 20.
And maybe he had him beat. And I will say, although it's not raining, the ball might be wet, and right, so he didn't get enough mustard on it, and it comes up well short, and it's an easy pick for Xerxes. We didn't see him in frame, but I'm assuming that he saw somebody possibly behind the defense.
Very much, yeah. And like I said before, my lightest line of sight definitely could have been somebody there that I just didn't see. There is beams here. JJ Gray. Low
rolling
snap.
around on the ground. Evades a tackler, and then we see a laundry on the field.
Walks in untouched, but there is a flag on the play.
There will be a flag.
There we get a line judge on the backside throwing a penalty marker. I'm not sure what it was.
Looks like we'll do a replay of downs there.
Yeah, live play happened within the play, so they'll obviously get pushed back, and they'll be able to get a reattempt, but definitely deeper away. So they load up.
JJ Gray now, another low snap, receives it well, goes to the left, spins to his right, makes defenders miss.
Oh, hit Cadence right in the hands. Looked like he wasn't ready. Hit him in the numbers.
Came at him a little quick there.
Yeah,
James
great.
Jones there, daps him up after the play.
Great ball by JJ as he was on the run too.
Made the play though, was open, gotta say. Made the guy miss and cut into the middle of the field.
Too much candy corn.
That candy corn got to him this trick-or-treat night. (58-6). Third quarter, 9 minutes, 48 seconds remaining. We are commencing the rolling clock right now. Usually the clock would not be going because we are on kickoff, but as of now, this Halloween night and the score that we are in has nothing to do with Halloween, as much as, you know, some people would like to think. It is because of the score.
Yeah, it's a rolling clock, Heritage being successful, and Quilcene looking to try and find some success here in the second half. But Heritage, they get a turnover on downs, I believe. And then, actually, pick six. It happened so fast, pick six. And so Quilcene will have to go out on the field and attempt another drive.
We are on our way here for the next segment of events for Quilcene.
Might be a deep
Tulalip makes a recovery.
onside kick there. Bouncing around, that's what you don't want to see, right? You got to dive on it.
Great kick by Ziggy here, just right in between everybody. Squibbed it.
Oh, hands on the ball, but that one rolling around, you got to get body on the ball, right? Body on the ball, that's what the coaches used to preach.
James Jones just diving in.
And so they get to maintain the possession. And so Heritage will go back out on offense as we get a running clock and possibly could score again.
J.J. Gray leading his team here to a 58-point score here, and not all of that comes from the offense. You know, the defense has also scored its own fair share of points.
Yeah, been very stout. They've gotten stops, defensive scores, and then we get a timeout, and then obviously, yeah, everything rolling on offense. And so, you know, possibly a game that could result in a district hosting playoff game or district play-in game. What would you like to see, Dom?
You know, in this, you know, you just got to make sure all the guys are ready for the next spot. You know, you're going into this, you have a big lead, you have some guys who can get some minutes before the district games. You never know. You're going to get some tough competition in districts. I understand. I don't actually really understand the complete district seedings and how this will go, or who will get home field advantage, or how that goes. But I do know that this time is time for your guys that come in and get those rotational guys in.
Yeah, I think we had Lonnie in the booth over, so I'll have to ask him all the clarifying questions. But yeah, I would say you definitely want everybody to get healthy or stay healthy, maintain being healthy. You know, you want them obviously to just make it through next week, and if they can come into a game with their full roster, they are dangerous. Heritage is very dangerous with a full roster, as we saw last week, right? Without JJ, they lose to what has kind of been the division's reigning team. Still, you know, not as successful this year, but still a great team nonetheless. They lose to Nia Bay 12-8, and then a huge swing here. They get a full roster, and JJ on full display tonight, and a kind of a jump ball to Ziggy, a moon ball there.
Play.
They're a dangerous combo. They're a
by
dangerous
these
combo.
two. JJ here on the replay, you could see just puts this guy on some skates here. You could see just kind of cuts, stiff arms him to the ground, left hand, throws
50-50 ball. And that's a tough one, right? Like that's what's so special about having JJ. He has that IQ, and then it alleviates some of the pressure of Ziggy. He doesn't have to be kind of a primary ball carrier in the backfield. He can go out, you know, be a receiver, and JJ always giving him a possibility to get a catch there, and they're one and done, quick strike on offense. He catches a kind of a moon ball and an easy score for himself.
Especially with a lead like this, that you can afford to throw it up like that. You know, you're not in a tight game situation where a turnover can really affect you. And
yeah, and I mean he'll do it in tight games.
Yeah.
Last year at Nia Bay, we have a a deep ball thrown to him, and he catches it behind the defender.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, he's dangerous. He's athletic, out in the open field catching and as a runner. And so, like I said, next week if they can go in with a full roster, Heritage is one of those kind of a dark horse team, if you will. They can beat anybody. You know, if they're playing the right game, if everything's rolling for them.
The thing is, right now with Heritage is they're able to pass the ball, and they're also able to run it, and they have the bodies on defense to throw at you. You know, they have guys who they could throw on the defensive line. They have extra guys they could put in coverage. It's very nice to see. Yeah,
and a quick quarterback, elusive in open field and 8-man, which can be the most dangerous thing, right? Like a guy who's going to touch the ball every play, and you got to be able to corral him. You got to be able to tackle him. And sometimes, you know, JJ explosive, as we saw earlier. I think it was first play of the game. He nearly scores, kind of cuts it up for a 60-yard run.
Like, yep.
He has that ability, and it makes everybody else dangerous as well, too.
You know, looks like a botched kickoff there for Quilcene. You know, you see your leaders, and, you know, I would associate as, you know, your quarterbacks, your star linebackers, your safeties as your leaders of the team, you know, guys on the defense and offensive line as well. JJ being one of them, you know, you go as far as your leaders are willing to take you. And, you know, to see that the leaders are stepping up for Heritage on all aspects of the part of the ball. You could see going into the season, this is when you want to start catching that momentum. And if they can keep this momentum going into the next game, I think they have a very good shot of going far into the state playoffs.
Absolutely. As they go back out on defense, we'll see if Quilcene tries to air it out. See a player on the backside maybe as a safety valve. Yep. Oh, and almost looked like it was behind him. Maybe could have been a fumble, but yeah, rolls out of bounds.
I'm actually just been scanning the field lately the past couple minutes to see if Jaden Zacchius has returned. I haven't seen number 9 back out on the field. We do not have an update, but I believe he's still on the sideline stretching out his left or right ankle.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if I see a jersey or maybe he's unsuited.
I believe I could see somebody on the ground still. He seems to be okay if he is.
Yeah, yeah, maybe better to be safe than sorry, right?
Oh,
Just
that's
keep him rested.
0. Yeah, I believe I don't see him out there. He must be with his family right now getting attained.
He keeps it. He's rolling to the outside.
Goes to the outside.
Gosh, that's the
Quilcene.
edge.
And, he's tackled by all the linemen.
Every Heritage Hawk almost in on that tackle.
Yeah, they rally to the ball.
You could see the Quilcene going to the left, right? You can see here now Quilcene trying to get something going as Diamante trying to figure out what is going on with the Heritage Hawks after this game to see.
Yeah, so I had to open the door, talk to the booth across. PA announcer Jay and Lonnie. And so what they have kind of confirmed is should be a district game. Obviously, if Heritage Heritage will win. Obviously, they're up big, and they will get a district crossover game.
It looks like we may be having a forfeit. Or, not forfeit. Should be.
I believe just, Jim stopping the game to kind of maybe just, probably tell everybody, let's finish. Let's, leave here healthy and, go back to our schools.
I guess my first assumption was the forfeit only because I've never really seen coaches come out for this. I usually see them pull the captains, but coaches is rare for me.
I've never seen a forfeit, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be new to me. I feel like, you play with, even if you're down big, you still play. You finish the game. It's kind of like having some heart, right? It does no justice for your players. Maybe the refs want to leave early. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Obviously, if there's anything going on, you just kind of let the players know, like, hey, we're trying to finish and go back home safe, but we'll see. I've never seen refs coax teams into forfeiting either.
Yeah. We will see here momentarily what the call is, but I believe it is about that.
Yeah, we have coaches deliberating. I'm not sure.
We are moments away from finding out what goes down here.
I saw handshakes and now I see team huddles, so
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that it could possibly be a forfeit.
Did I call it?
Well, yeah, you kind of did. I
Maybe
thought maybe it was, and then we see coaches shaking hands, which would tell me that maybe it's concluding.
Maybe, we'll see here for the safety of the players.
Maybe it was,
You know,
the coaches wanted, or Quilcene coaches wanted to leave healthy. I don't know if I didn't see anything chippy. I felt like it was a pretty clean game for the most part, so I'm not really too sure. Maybe they just wanted to let them, leave here in one piece.
we may be starting up here.
I'm not sure, Yeah, so they continue, so 4 minutes.
I was wondering there because that was definitely kind of a unique situation.
I've only seen, so in my experience, typically when they pull the players in, it's because there's some jawing back and forth, maybe some banter between the players. We get a flag. Oh, incomplete. So I'm not sure, but we'll find out.
Rolling clock will still be going even regardless of flags here.
We get a false start. So okay.
We'll be starting next play here momentarily.
Yeah, we see a repeated incomplete motion.
Refs are calling it tonight. It's one of those nights. It's being called here tonight. 4th down here for Quilcene here. 3rd quarter, 2 minutes and 53 seconds remaining. Quilcene 6, Heritage 64. Can Quilcene climb back into the second half? Anything's possible here. Quilcene tipped.
Oh, behind number 3. And it hits the turf.
That will be a turnover on downs. And clarification for the anything is possible. Heritage can source this, that many points in the first half. You never know. There's a whole other quarter. And
It is 8 man down.
the refs are still playing. They're calling flags as they are here tonight. So anything could happen here.
Yeah, I mean, you could pour on probably 20, 30 points if you wanted to, right? If you were scoring explosive plays, but I highly unlikely, I would say. Heritage defense being pretty stout, and on offense, they've been having their way, so they might put something together here pretty quickly, I should say.
It looks to see the Heritage still kind of has their starting guys in.
Did we get a? I think we just got to stop the clock. I'm not sure what happened.
Head ref making the calls tonight.
Maybe some gear. It was a gear malfunction. They got a sub. I'm not sure. I don't know what the sub was for. He came out. They had 8. I thought it might have been 9 guys for a second, but he got subbed out.
Kind of doing Heritage a good look there. Peyton Hatch gets the catch.
Oh, and
Oh.
it's jarred loose.
Just off just a bit there.
Yeah, clock still rolling on that incomplete.
1 minute, less than 1 minute remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
And we see some underclassmen going in. So Peyton Hatch, and then I believe I see a wide out number 22 underclassman coming in. We'll get you that name here in a second. So Uriah Frazier coming in at wideout. Yep.
Ziggy here on the bottom of your screen. Heritage drops back.
Off his back foot to Takala. See if he can shimmy. Oh, he wasn't able to shimmy out of the tackle.
Number 8 there for Quilcene makes the tackle for
And
the Rangers.
we'll likely go to the 4th here. Nice little crossing route by Takala, and he's dragged down.
That's number 3 for Quilcene. Robert Evans. We have one more quarter to play here. It's Heritage up, 64. Quilcene 6.
Yeah, a lot of success here for Heritage tonight. Having their way on offense and defense. I'm in the hot Cheeto Puffs suit. You're in the Willis McGahee legendary Ravens jersey.
Yep.
We go into the 4th.
But nothing better than tonight here, Friday night, Halloween, landing on a Friday. Always better than landing on a Tuesday. Nobody likes to go trick-or-treating, on a Tuesday night. Come on.
Yeah, it's rough. You gotta
know?
go. Kids gotta go back to school. The parents gotta go back to work in the middle of the week. And so yeah, it's a good day to have Halloween.
I'm like a candy GM on, the weeknights, or weekend nights. Well, after I go trick-or-treating, I'm trading, I'm looking for value here. There's 4 dots in each dot's little box. I'm putting that in the conversation in the trade. Like, look, you're giving me 1 Reese's Pieces or cup.
We talked about
I'm giving
this
you 4
earlier.
dots. So, there's
the
an
trades.
analytical side of it.
And you're in a different position. You're bartering for candy and trades. I'm dad, so there's dad tax. So, I get free candy. There's a dad tax.
And every bite.
Maybe the kids fall asleep. I might like Santa, like milk and cookies aren't out, but there's candy bags somewhere.
Hey, that tax adds up,
So Heritage going into, it's, the graphic says there, but it's supposed to be the 4th with 12 minutes. And I think what I heard, ladies and gentlemen, is that Dom wants to veto Halloween being on October 31st. He wants it to be on the last Friday of the month.
Yeah, it should definitely be like a rolling holiday for sure. J.J. Gray rolls to the right, under the 20, cuts to the middle of the field, has blockers. Can he go to the touchdown? He does!
An easy score for him. Making a few guys miss, shimmies up the pocket, and gets a score. And we'll see it on the monitor in the gold cleats.
Looks like Heritage using a clap snap method. And why
Yeah, fan him out and
Yeah.
let him, flush up the pocket.
I'll bring that attention out because right now in the college and NFL world, a lot of the snap counts are being like, what is your snap count? I've been seeing a lot of people ask quarterbacks.
Oh, those are hilarious.
So it's to see right now, Heritage seems like they have
The Jackson
know.
Dart, the clap.
they have the clap snap count. J.J. Gray rolls to the left, looks to find a guy, stops in his tracks.
Oh.
Caller does not bring it in. That will be unsuccessful.
Not able
Heritage
to get under
70,
it.
Quilcene 6. You can see here on the replay, it just kind of stops. No one's there. Tight
Yeah,
spiral.
Need a little bit more air on it.
Mm-hmm.
Getting to call it dirty.
I may have lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, Halloween should definitely be a revolving holiday on the last Friday. But, the 31, and it's iconic, and Halloween, and I guess, like me, like I told you, it's like, Easter moves all the time, and we still sell, not me, or like, I just know it's always like the 15th of every April or whatever. Or, see, look, I don't even know. It's the first Sunday of every April. See, I'm telling you, I don't even know. But we still, and
I don't
people
know
still
either.
buy peeps. See, people still go sit with the Easter Bunny.
Yep.
People still
Do egg hunts.
egg hunts.
All that, yeah.
We could still trick or treat,
on the last Friday of the month.
pick pumpkins, bob for apples, or make caramel apples. So,
All that.
yeah, tonight, Heritage 70, Quilcene 6, and trick or treat.
Oh, Heritage getting back there quick. Missed tackle by James Jones Jr.
Josh
and
Davis.
Josh Davis cleans it up.
Great tackle by him, getting there first on the kickoff.
As we hear Jay Davis over there pumped up.
Oh, yeah. Jay Davis, great announcer here to the right, always here, willing to talk sports with us. Heritage Hawks.
Yeah, oldest son playing
Great sight.
backup QB, believe DB. And then I got his middle son on the 7th grade AAU team
Oh,
for
nice.
Tulalip Hawks.
Tulalip Heritage with a rolling clock, and that means the clock will continue to roll regardless of the outcome here moving forward. So, when people say, when is the game over, and you'll be like, 9 minutes. It's really not 9
true.
minutes, but right now it actually is.
Yeah.
Here is Quilcene Winnow. Will take the ball up to the left side.
Oh.
Goes up to the field.
Oh,
James Jones and Josh Davis on the tackle there.
getting a .5 in that tackle column.
That's about 6.5 for him. Number 10, Isaac Figueroa.
And while we're here, what's your best Halloween costume
The one best ever? Oh, man.
for you?
Or like the ones I see around, like I've seen this year.
Either or. What do you want to shout out? As we get
Okay, I'm gonna do this right
another
now.
tackle by Josh Davis.
I've done a lot of costumes. I think my best one I've ever did was I don't know. I don't remember what mine was, but one I saw this year that really I thought was really funny was somebody made a honey bucket. It was like a cutout, and like they walked around as a honey bucket. It's pretty original. I've never seen that before. But me, you know what? I was like Bob's Burgers for like Bob's Belcher for like 5 years in a row. And
Just wash, rinse, and repeat.
so I think Bob's Burgers might have been my. Like, it was easy.
You
it was
love
simple.
that.
It
It's a staple.
oh my
Like,
God!
what are you going to be this year? And you're like, I just can't give it up.
Like, I got this apron. Just grow out the mustache. And
You know what? I've really been just
Quilcene
stuck
goes
on Bob's Burgers again this year.
to the
I don't
right.
know if it's the time of year.
Goes to the right. and is stuff there early. What about you? I'm sure you've had your fair share. I did Yu-Gi-Oh with the deck on my arm.
That's
That was
good.
early, but that was my
That's
my favorite.
really like awesome. It's kind of nerdy, but still
Yeah.
super awesome because I love Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, great tackle there by
Airborne.
JJ. Yeah, picked him up. I would say my best personal costume was I was Nacho Libre, right? Went and got or when he was dressed up in the turtleneck type fit with the white pants. It was super funny.
His recreation clothes.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good personal one. And then I would say the best one that I've seen, just a local staple, was when they did the employee party one year. I gotta shout him out. Josh Freiberg. He he motivated all of his staff to come in cosplaying the board of directors.
Yo, did they win it?
I think he was Les Sparks, and so he had a fake mustache. Or no, sorry. Mel Sheldon, and so he had the mustache, the fake mustache.
I see. Mel's got the mustache. There'll be a fumble on the play. Tulalip recovers.
Oh,
I've seen some pretty good group ones this year.
absolutely.
The events guys, shout out to Robert. He put on a
right here.
good event there for them. Replay here, you can see just
Got
bumped
clipped.
out.
Yeah, Robert's always raising the festivities.
You can see there just like a turnover on downs. That'll be a turnover on a fumble, or turnover via fumble. And there'll be 5 minutes remaining.
For Heritage, maybe they'll get a last score to close out the game, as they're 80 yards out with the clock still rolling, and then the refs kind of exchanging where they spot the ball.
And, something like this, I think Heritage is continually running this up because the score has got to help you in some seeding or ranking, I'm sure. It's not just by wins. Does it go by scoring eventually, if that's a tiebreaker?
I think if you have a tie, I'm not too sure, but I think they possibly do have a tie for seeding with the 5th and 6th spot, and so possibly, the points would help them. Oh,
Great tackle by Quilcene on a one-on-one open field tackle.
and that's one where you got 5 minutes left. Maybe you sub him out.
Yeah.
That's your starting QB. You don't want to lose him. You're up by 64 points.
Yeah, in this sense, get the guys some looks. You never know.
Or give it to your ball carriers.
Seems like his helmet may be a little loose there after that hit. Do we have a replay on that last hit by chance? Maybe we can see it slow-mo, but I think he seems to be okay. I don't think.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a better be safe than sorry kind of guy.
Just wanted to see if I could see what happened there. Low snap again. JJ there gets it. Doing a great
Oh, look, and
job.
Got plenty of bodies on him.
So far this game, he's had quite a few low snaps, and for him to kind of make the best of those those botch plays is a big difference maker here. Some people would get that and they'd be like, "What's going on?" And it does look like his face mask has given him some trouble there. But in the very first play, it was a botch snap, and he took it 60 yards.
Yeah,
So
Flushed up the pocket, was able to make one guy miss, and almost took it to the house. And I see Coach Sean calling for a play call there, still got him out there, and so 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Heritage still putting out the same similar guys. JJ rolls to the
dancing.
left. Great blocking by Heritage.
Yeah, looking to be
Many seconds in the
patient.
pocket.
Dump off there.
James Jones
Jones Jr. cuts it back. Oh, changing directions again. Makes another guy miss.
looks to make it into
Believe
the
he's
end
I think
zone.
he's going to get in there. And another score. Some great upfield blocking. And we get a touchdown.
76 points by the Tulalip Heritage Hawks.
Yeah, they're pouring it on tonight.
Maybe a franchise record for points.
School record.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out.
Yeah, making some guys miss. Good athlete there. Good speed. Couldn't decide which way he wanted to go and finally took it back.
Great replay there.
No celebration needed.
No celebration, strictly business at this point, up 70 points. Here, Hawks will go for 2. JJ rolls out to his left. Finds his man.
And an easy pitch and catch there to Uriah Frazier. So the underclassman gets a little extra point conversion of his own.
Just rolls out to his left. Design play here.
In the black Shiesty Dom mask there.
Hey, it keeps you warm. It's stylish. The shiesty.
As we saw on the graphic
is
from
what the
production.
players want to see, man. That's what I'm saying.
Lamar Jackson motivated.
Dude, it is motivated. And I know this is not an NFL stream, but the Ravens are climbing back into this season, I think. A lot of people may.
They were what? They're 3-5.
Yep. And it's
Still a chance?
running the table.
You know the Seahawks are doing pretty good. If you want to just come on home, Dom, it's okay.
Yeah, you know, I still do cheer.
Come on home.
I'm not a Seahawks hater, I will say. I'm not. And
I was a Ravens fan at one point, though.
I think I'm going to go as far as Lamar goes. And when Lamar leaves, I'll probably not be as big as a fan.
That was kind of like
Yeah.
Ray Lewis for me.
Like, as soon as, in football, you have your guys you cheer for, And Ed Reed was real fun to watch, too.
Oh, amazing.
Funny story. Darian, my cousin.
The guy making chili earlier.
Yeah, making chili. He got me into liking the Ravens because he beat me so bad in Madden with them. And I was like, who is this team? It was like when we were little, and he's like, oh. And I was like, I like these guys. So, otherwise, I probably would have been a Hawks fan. Actually, I kind of liked the Buccaneers a little bit when I was a kid.
Okay.
I think I was like, oh, the logo's cool.
Rich Gannon.
Yeah.
Warren Sapp.
Yeah, it's like,
all
these
those
guys are
guys.
good. Color's cool, logo's cool.
Yeah, they were dangerous.
Yep, but not as dangerous as these Heritage Hawks here tonight. 78, Quilcene 6. It looks like Quilcene will.
Let the clock run. They might run one off to end it. Trying to
Can they get a
surprise
play?
Heritage.
Heritage brings them down, rolling clock. That will do the game. Heritage 78, Quilcene 6.
Big win for Heritage tonight, Dom.
As we are on the lookout for what will possibly happen with the Hawks here moving into this postseason, please keep yourself updated and ask around. I don't know the answer
I heard a
necessarily,
district crossover game,
but
possibly.
it will be a district crossover game. And that will probably not be here.
I believe they said the possibility of hosting it. Obviously, Booster Club and all people in the community will get it out there. So just, keep a lookout for it. Obviously, great things rolling tonight. And like I said, full roster. Heritage could be the dark horse.
Great win for the Tulalip Heritage Hawks. And shout out to everyone who has been listening here tonight. We will see you guys next time. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.